Hello, my name is Mandeep Kaur. My student ID is ST20321456 and my module name is Advanced Programming Cmp7001 and the title of my assessment is a design and implementation of a healthcare management system for myriad medical service using object oriented programming. Introduction. Inefficient airtable system is replaced with integrated healthcare management solution. Implemented core feature patient registration, treatment, assignment, billing, and notification. Contributed to system architecture, design, UML diagram testing, and CSV-based storage, Myriad Medical Service Development, the MMS Healthcare Management System, after becoming aware were using the Airtable based system, which was ineffective. The main objective of the project is to design a single system which will be able to address patient assign, clinician track treatments and issue notification. The key functionality that I developed is patient registration, treatment, assignment, payment, and notification function. My participation to the overall system architecture and the object-oriented structure was also provided to ensure the functionality of the system. I constructed unit test and incorporated persistent storage where CSV file were used. I also involved in the production of UML diagram which made the system design and implementation aligned. Use case model overview. Use case model show interaction between patient, clinician and administrator. Key function in registration, login, treatment, assignment, billing and notification include relationship ensure processes like treatment ID generation and cost calculation are integrated. The use case model may be used to show user how all the key feature and actor of the system interact with each other. The system has a three key stakeholder, the clinician and the administrator and the patient. Patient will be able to register login, be allocated to clinician, post their treatments, create bills, and receive notification. The system will be demand patient participation so that the patient enroll, login, and receive alerts. The administrator deal with patient documentation, scheduling of clinician, and billing, whereas clinician deal with their patients and record treatments to ensure timely, consistent integration of activities such as the development of treatment identities and the price calculation into the working process. The use case diagram also comprises linkages such as include dependency. Class model overview. Class model uses OP with the user as a base class and inheritance for roles. Core classes appointment, treatment record, and bill with real world relationships. App controller manages flow, service handle logic, interfaces, support flexible design. The class model is a representation of the architecture of the system through object oriented representation. The abstract user class is a base class to the other classes patient, clinician, and administrator as an instance of inheritance. Some of the most basic classes within the system are appointment, treatment record, and bill. Real world examples of linkage mimicked in the relationship among these classes are the numerous treatment record of a patient. The app controller will have the role of coordinating the activities of the system, whilst the service classes will handle the logic of the company. Layout that can provided customized layouts are notification sender and billable. Generally, the class model adds in the making sure that the system is modular, roles are specified, and components interacts with each other effectively. Use of polymorphism. Polymorphism via inheritance in the user and role specific method. Interact like in notification sender, enable flexible design, improve maintainability, and reduce code duplication. Polymorphism design using interface based design and inheritance is employed in the system. The three class patient, clinician, and administrator implement the display menu method of the abstract user class differently. That is, they need to behave differently depending on their respective job description. Interfaces such as notification sender also offer numerous notification implementations which follow a common design. That is why such a strategy allow flexibility and scalability, which allow registering more and method of the maintainability, as well as a reduced duplication of code by making it easy to make like a behavior and allowing the defense it use. Design pattern used. Interfaces are like a notification sender and billable enable flexible, loosely coupled design. Service layer ensures separation of the concern between UI logic and data. App controller follow controller pattern, improving structure and scalability. The design pattern are applied in order to refine the define of design of the system. The interface based design that is followed by the notification sender and billable creates flexibility. The principle of separation of concern is implemented using the service layer. This connects the business logic, data models, and the user interface. This allows the movement of the data in and out of the commands line interface and into the service layer in the controller paradigm made possible by the app controller class. Such a system is simpler to expand, require less maintenance, and is a more organized, object-oriented forms to the basic of an organization system design employing these ideas. Exception handling. Custom exception handle invalid input and authentication error. Validator ensure correct and complete user input. Try catch in CLI, prevent crashes and improve system stability. Exception handling enhances stability of the system and error control. Authentication and invalid put exceptional deal with the mistreated inputs and unsuccessful login. Data types and fields are verified by the validator classes and the data are processed to ensure that the input is correct. The command line interface to possessive try catch blocks which control runtime error to continue running the system. The exceptional handling is a systematic and enhances the stability of a system by providing a user with comprehensible message of error in unexpected situations. Design issues and challenges. Ensuring data consistency with CSV storage was a major challenge. Balancing system simplicity with the modular class design was difficult. Limitation addresses with the flexible, scalable design for future improvements. Development brought on issue in design. Most of the problems started with ensuring consistent data throughout the different layers of the system. Since we would rely on CSV for long-term saving, we would be forced to do checks, the error handling to the show control of the missing data. It was a challenge to ensure system simplicity even with class segmentation. It was a problem with the balance of limits of being dynamic with full capability, role-oriented interfaces, and treatment management. We managed to maintain design balance with easy, flexible, future-oriented improvements to the system. Reflection on OPS learning. Applied OP concept encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism challenge maintaining separation of concern while enabling system interaction, improved understanding of scalable and extensible system design, such as a project simplified the working of object oriented programming, especially the ease of design brought about by the use of encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. The biggest challenge was design a system that would be layer with respect to isolation of concern and still have polymorphism and communication between the layer. A major concern was class design and control of the concern to ensure simplicity of the design of the system. The overall combination of this testing and the system design presented strict bound system that were needed. Conclusion: MMS system provide OOP to manage patient treatments and billing efficiently. Modular design using services, interfaces, and controller improve maintainability, provides a strong foundation for future enhancement and real-world application. The MMS system combine a real-world system and object-oriented design. The project organizes the business issues associated with running the business, such as a patient treatment and billing management. The system is a modular, easy to maintain, and easy to grow due to the implementation of the service layer interfaces and the controller pattern. There are some areas of the current system that should be improved once the basic needs are satisfied. The software design, testing, and management of the system will be the main areas of focus within the project and will also act as a foundation for using improvements and real world applications. And here is a references. Thank you.